I remember going out to see the big rocks, but without you knowing, hope you're not too mad. I go a lot, I go a lot. I remember weekends, but we got too cool for them. And I remember thinking maybe we could just pretend tonight, for just tonight. Up with you, I wanna wake up feeling tired. I wanna wake up with you, I wanna lay there for a while. But that don't change the shore. A liar, a liar. Hold yourself up higher and higher. I'm not fighting the things you wanna say. I've heard them all now anyway. You're such a liar, my favorite liar. But you think I'm alone, and I think you should know that I've got pretty girls. Yeah, I've got pretty girls taking me home. I've got room to grow, I know I'm missing home, but you think I'm alone, and I think you should know that I've got pretty girls. Yeah, I've got pretty girls taking me home. I wanna lay there for a while. I wanna wake up with you, I wanna wake up feeling alive. It's just too bad that you're a liar, a liar. Hold yourself up higher and higher. I'm not fighting the things you wanna say. I've heard them all now anyway. You're such a liar, my favorite lie.
If there's one thing that you need to know about Ozone Baby, it's that we live for enjoyment in literally everything. Love for yourself, the things you want to do, your dreams, the people around you. Love for each and every one of those things is what Ozone Baby is all about. You have a single life to live, and we believe that you should fill it with the things that bring you happiness. So, even though the weather was a bit dreary that day and there were colds going around, and I had to work the morning shift that day, each of us were still more than excited to get on the road for our show that weekend.
Liam, what are you most excited for?
They have food up there?
They do.
Okay, probably that.
They have the best, Houghton has the best Taco Bell
Really?
in the fucking world.
What makes it so great?
Because, that's why.
Do they have poutine?
They do!
They do! Woo!
Fuck yeah, it's bulking season. I've been bulking, what, a full month? Sick. And I'm still wearing a cutoff.
I found a second GoPro.
Sweet. Oh, I hope I fucking remembered to bring those. Oh, fuck. That's actually really bad because Appleton's the opposite way of where we need to go, I think. Oh, shit! Oh, no, I got him, I think. I wasn't even worried. I had him the whole time.
Andrew and I met at Cameron's house at around 3 p.m. and we started to load up the van.
I'm not bringing the MLX.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Feel the pull
Big
sound.
D one?
Feel the pull sound.
I don't know what that is either.
The black one that I used to wear.
That big yellow guitar.
Yeah, the pointy
Big
one.
black one, pointy.
God damn it.
Never seen that.
No, I get it. I got it.
When I play it, it's usually that.
Well, I might have done a little bit more filming than loading, but in my defense.
Andrew, it's your car!
However, justice was quickly served as Andrew provided me with approximately 2 inches of legroom during what would turn into a more than 5-hour car ride.
Cardiovascular what? Andrew, what the fuck, dude? What is this? I have literally inches of legroom.
Once we were all packed, it was off to pick up Alex.
You come back all happy, your boss is like, huh?
Actually, though, like,
Take a nooner, huh?
Yeah, but then you got sex there.
Yeah.
You gotta wash that peter.
Do you guys? Is that normal?
I like to.
If you're getting wet, Liam, I hope you wash your fucking dick.
You don't just let it dry and then let it flake off into your pants?
I try to avoid that.
Looks like fish food when you're done.
Christ. I like the imagery too that it's brown. Right. This has gone through a state of decay, man. I forgot my moisturizer.
I might have thought that was a joke, but I'm not entirely sure anymore.
I'm not sure.
It's for my dick.
Oh, okay. You guys are really into your washing your dicks. It's weird.
I like
Dick
a
cleanly
clean
dick. We're concerned that you're not into washing your dick.
After that, we finally met up with Alex. He threw his stuff in, we took a quick group selfie for Instagram, and then it was onward to Houghton. The drive was exceptionally fun, and I normally hate long drives.
Is what I'm hearing.
You can shit their pants.
I don't know why, but I just felt like a gas bubble in me.
Oh my god!
I can't.
Shit!
I got a sick stomach.
I can't take a breath, man. It's turning my teeth brown.
But we did lose daylight extremely quickly, so I won't show much of the drive.
Dude, I've fucked hard with 3-piece drum sets, man. Liam and I were talking about one day, like fucking sparse drums kits that are played really like attitude-wise. I feel like you can feel attitude in drums more than almost any other instrument.
You're kidding me, right, Cameron? Like a lot of
Seriously.
Kazoo? Dude, come on.
I guess that's true.
I expected better from you.
No, like the guitarists, you can hear their style a lot of the time. Like it's like, oh yeah, this is the way you would play that. Like we talk about sometimes. But I feel like drums, you can really like feel like an attitude of a song or an attitude that you're putting into it. You know?
In a rock band
Kazoo is
setting,
different.
I agree
Yeah,
with you, yeah.
Kazoo is just way like, of course, if you're gonna kazoo, you're gonna fucking kazoo.
Yeah. Thank
Nobody who isn't hanging and swanging plays the kazoo.
you. Dude, you're right though. I mean, like, take for example how we were working on the Passion Pit song, and like one little drum thing changed the total.
Oh, when we put in the
Ting-ting.
syncopated
Yeah, on that one section,
bell hit,
for
yeah.
sure. I'd agree with you. Like changing a drum beat.
Yeah,
behind
dude, we worked
everything
for a
else-
bit on that.
Yeah, we did.
Behind everything else in the song can change the feeling more than anything else.
Yeah,
I
most
agree.
definitely.
We did have to stop maybe 4 or 5 times though, not only for gas, but also to fuel ourselves on an assortment of gas station snacks and chicken tendies.
It took 8 fucking years to get my fucking McDonald's, and then they're like, hey, we don't have the sauce that you wanted. So I'm like, why?
The
was it-
Szechuan
I'm
sauce?
like, why was it on the thing then? She's like, yeah, it's been gone for like a year. I'm like, okay, so what do you have in there? She's like, the 2 that you wanted. I'm like, I ordered 3. Can you throw another one in here? She's like, what do you want? I'm like, you pick.
Anyway, it was still a 5-hour drive, so I amused myself with some video optimization.
Do I have everything I need?
Cam amused himself in general. And Alex hopped on his 3DS. Finally, we made it to Houghton.
We here, fam.
Andrew lived here for a long time.
Why?
Because I loved it up there. If we could fucking tour up here and make money, which is, I know I'm
No, I don't want to.
What's wrong with California?
California sounds good. Let's go there.
That's what's wrong.
I don't give a fuck.
Andrew,
I
you
would
fly
rather-
back for a day.
Rumble!
Come on.
I want
Hockey! No. Good beer.
Beaches, hot women, music,
You don't have to stop. for pedestrians
avocados,
in the crosswalk.
vegan places.
Palm
Everyone's
trees.
on a hoverboard.
80s.
Well, California was sounding good and then started to sound bad.
Wildfires, droughts.
And now, for story time with Cameron.
I once tried to cash a check at this bank that wasn't.
Seems like
It was just a weird day generally. And then like
This whole part will not go on our video, by the way. And that's the first bank that I see, so I just stop at the bank.
This concludes story time with Cameron.
There was one time I drove to a Fazoli's thinking it was a Taco Bell, asked for a beefy 5-layer, and that shit was awkward.
No way.
Yeah,
How?
dude.
Explain that.
Because there was a Taco Bell in the same parking lot, and I just didn't notice. Just didn't even look.
That's really fun.
Walked right in. Huh, this is a red-looking Taco Bell. Everything smells like pasta. Weird.
Anyway, could I get a...
Dude didn't even respond, gave me a look, and I fucking walked out.
Downtown Houghton. That is hilarious.
We bringing stuff in or what? Okay.
We're gonna store all of our shit at this chick's apartment so that we don't gotta keep it in the van all night.
Take turns.
Respecting and cherishing her.
You guys, let's be honest. I will take first.
Respecting her.
Dude, I'll be all-time cameraman for you guys. We gotta document it, right?
Seriously, I'm gonna fucking.
Love her and make her feel valued as a human being.
I'm fine with that. I'm all-time cameraman. And I might do a little bit of...
Come on, this is where we're playing the load right here.
Dude, right on fucking Main Street.
That's a cool venue.
You guys, isn't that cool that we're playing there?
That actually is very cool.
That's tight as fuck.
This is what Ozone Baby gets you.
We might have to carry it a little.
Ah!
Nailed it. Okay.
Alright, we unroading?
We're unroading. I
Christ.
have to piss like a racehorse.
Ah!
Where are you going?
I'm just checking out, making sure we know where to go.
Safe, man.
Should we bring shit? Should we come with you?
Just stay with the van for now.
Whatever. I don't want to just sit here. I see there's fairy lights here. And there's probably a colored girl. That can't go on either. Let's go check out our theater.
I thought he told us to stay with the van. That man, who cares?
It's gonna go in the corner, look at the marquee, and sit on it.
The load.
Insurance agency.
I got a load for you.
Stand over by her, converse. I will park the car over there.
We met up with this girl, Hannah, who was a friend of Andrew's and very, very graciously allowed us to store all of our gear into her apartment since it was right over the venue. Thank you, Hannah. Very cool. Unfortunately, we couldn't scope out the venue in person quite yet, so after we got everything unloaded, we hit up the bar scene with Hannah for a nice, boozy end to a long drive from Green Bay. It must have been 2 a.m. by the time we finished bevving up, so it was off to Highlight Reel's band house to sleep off the sore muscles and alcohol.
Leo,
What's up?
what is your screensaver?
Oh, thanks.
Also not my fault. These were on my sleeping vestibule.
We brought our overnight stuff in and settled on the couches, chairs, and floor and tucked ourselves in all cozy for the work that would come the next day. The next morning, we awoke with a fire in our bellies, determined to get out the door immediately and start putting in our dues, putting in our hours, putting in our blood and sweat and salty, salty tears and busting our asses, our confidence boasted by the light of 1,000 suns. I'm kidding. It was a slow morning because the theater wasn't open yet. So we chilled out around Highlight Reel's house.
You look big as fuck right now.
Put
Yeah.
it on.
God damn.
So how'd you guys know November go? Terrible. I know you failed.
Immediately.
That sounds like the worst month of my life.
You gotta get all your stuff together, and then it makes your brain super strong.
You start seeing the code behind the matrix.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah. So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, this is December 1st.
Yep.
I get to shave this fucker off. There's one beard per crew, and ain't nobody gonna compete with this guy. Chewbacca over here. Should shave my initials in your chest here. Just Ozone Baby, actually. O-B. Ozone Baby. That'd be sick.
Rips the shirt every time.
Yeah, right? We should like an 80 pack of like those shitty Walmart white shirts, and you can just every time just rip them off. Ozone Baby. Look at those ski pants, yo.
They call me pee-pee pants.
It's so cool.
They should call you that. Good God.
Or banana
Buff
pants.
pants.
That's what
Banana
I call
pants.
them.
That's good. That's way better.
Those are sick.
I love them.
I was gonna say, dude, I would fucking wear those like to play.
Like a firefighter almost.
Actually, though, they're kind of like that same color.
I wanted to wear them with my ski patrol jacket, so then I would look like a fire. Like,
That'd be great.
Badass.
Yeah.
they're like, no, you need black pants.
Aw, lame.
All right. I guess I won't have fun then.
After the morning pressed on a little bit, we went out to get breakfast at probably one of the most delicious diners I've personally ever been to. It's called Khalifa Cafe, and they even had this cool countertop where people sign their names. So of course, we threw some Ozone Baby respect on it. Maybe one day it'll be a tourist attraction.
Panukeku.
I believe it's panukaku.
Oh, dude, is that the panukaku?
Yes, that is the panukaku. Look at that thing. It makes my kaku harder.
Corned beef hash is delicious, dude. So salty, so good. Oh, this looks so good. Awesome. All right, let's dig in.
After breakfast, we drove back to Highlight Reel's house and helped them load up their gear. We all definitely helped. Everyone put in their fair share of work. None of us were lazy about moving gear. We all helped each other out, each one of us, especially the drummer. From there, it was straight to the Load Theater to set up the show.
And there's like a drop off, so it's fucking beautiful.
It's
Wheels
tight.
open today. My whip in the sun. It is gorgeous up here. There it is, the Four Seasons.
Yeah. Place is fucking dope.
It's amazing. Can get a tattoo while we're here too. We should all get Ozone Baby tattoos.
I was thinking about that.
I want one on my dick.
Just walk in and check it out first.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm down with that.
My dick.
Fuck, dude.
I love it. I love it. This is amazing. This is crazy, actually. This place is dope as fuck.
So what we're doing
This is intimate as fuck.
Anyway, it was still early afternoon and the music didn't even start until 7. After we were set up, I spent a lot of my time taking promo shots for social media and filming.
Not gonna lie, I've thought about it. Getting some tea boosters, but they're so fucking expensive, and they make your peener tiny.
Would you think it would be like the opposite if you
Are they
watch
injectable?
Right? You think it would just like make you hong, dude? Unroll it like a garden hose. How many times do you pee a day? And I said 11.
That was apparently too.
Is it really?
You want to pee 11 times a day?
That's once an hour.
I used to pee about every half hour.
Dude, so what's your spice tolerance at now, Cameron? After everything you told
Well, actually,
me?
100%. So now I have like a gradient. I have to like keep track of what I eat capsaicin wise. I have like a gradient that I can't go past for a certain amount of time.
Seriously?
That's
Yeah. So
Kinda
like if I like
shitty.
a super hot curry, it's like, hey man, I probably won't be able to eat anything spicy for the next 2 days.
That's pretty wild.
wow.
Yeah, but I can now actually, because that membrane in there, it's like a flexible metal almost. So I can eat pretty fucking spicy
That is
stuff.
metal.
Yeah, it's nice.
Dude, you're like
Dude, turn your entire intestine into just a metal tube.
you're like
I have
an
fucking-
ant.
I wish I could. Dude. I'm like the $6 million butthole, man.
Yeah.
You're actually enhanced. You're an enhanced human.
You're a cyborg.
I would say you're a cyborg. That's fucking hype.
Dude, fucking cyborgs are sick.
Man, I can't wait till I get my cyborg parts. When I'm a cyborg, I'll have a vape just built right in my hand. Just fucking pop open my thumb.
One of your fingers, yeah.
Take a big ol' hit. Fucking yummy.
Get that strawberry mint.
Dude,
Strawberry mint sounds fucking awesome.
enhanced
No, it's
Strawberry
good.
mint.
No, it's
enhanced
good.
strength and dexterity. Vape in your thumb. Like fucking microscope.
Never have to
Laser
sleep.
Eyes, dude.
Yeah.
Robot penis.
I was gonna say,
Robot
the
penis,
first one I
dude.
thought of
You can
was
stand
robot
still.
I can literally use it as a kickstand when I'm
cock. That's what I mean.
The extender.
I'm getting tired.
Wait. Just lean forward. Extendo
guys,
dick.
Extendo pee.
I'm more excited for vape thumb than anything else.
That's dumb.
That's pretty fucking cool.
He's a cyborg. He doesn't have to worry about that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Cyber
No
lung-
downsides.
Cyber lungs too, dude.
Yeah.
Big hits.
Did we? None of this looks familiar. I only remember the dorm room.
You don't remember this?
Now I do. Oh, the game room.
Yeah, our dorm was like that.
Yep, this looks familiar now. Oh, look at this.
There's backstage wads.
This is tight.
Hacking.
Hacker man.
Alright. You guys should wait for a second.
That's true. Disco Inferno. I wonder if he has like a disco show.
Maybe they're crunk disco mashups.
Dude, that would be pretty freaking awesome. That'd be pretty terrible.
Crunk disco mashups. I was thinking like some Lil Jon mixed with the Bee Gees. We could do Lil Jon and Donna Summer. Lil Jon of Summer.
Cameron's so large, he has trouble fitting in this tiny van.
I have trouble fitting in conventional places.
You look like, who's that guy that's gonna play Aquaman?
Oh, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
You look like him right now.
That would be amazing,
Yeah.
dude.
With the hair.
Oh, dude. I bet you Jason Momoa gets so much fucking pussy.
I bet he drowns in it.
He's Aquaman.
Is he?
He does know.
Dude, he's fucking.
He's a power bottom.
Huge. He's huge. Has long hair. He makes millions of dollars and is in movies. Chili cheese.
Oh, I'm down with some chili cheese.
Chili cheeseburger,
son.
man.
That's crunch, man. It ain't good? It's pretty good, yeah.
I don't know, if I'm gonna fuck tonight, then I shouldn't have any. You should have a salad. Yeah.
Oh my god, shut up, you guys.
Those good things. You guys are all gonna fuck in my living room? Is that what's gonna happen?
Right next to each other.
Don't come down.
We should go to Panera and be like, yeah, I'll have the full sandwich and a bowl of soup. Actually, I'm trying to fuck tonight. Can I do the half sandwich?
Actually, I'm trying to fuck tonight.
Yeah, and change that bread bowl to no bread bowl.
Just soup on the plate.
Trying to fuck.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just put some soup in a hot coffee cup, please.
Dude, it smells good in here. It smells like a high school cafeteria.
Does anyone eat fries without sauce?
No, I don't think I eat.
I'm really trying to be a psychopath.
100%.
Fries are literally just sauce dispensers. I want you guys to know that I'm holding in this fast food part so you don't die.
Hopefully holding it in until we're outside.
I'm trying to be respectful as I understood like, wow, like the cheat weekend is killing me.
We're all in the car. The doors are locked. Perfect situation.
The car like flexes outward a little bit.
We just all disintegrate inside like the Infinity Gauntlet.
Cameron, I don't feel so good. I'm gonna go out last actually because I want to get a shot of you guys.
Tight rear end.
I'll be getting shots of everybody's butts, man.
I have none.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of flat, man.
Dude, it's just nothing.
Dude, I've gotten some sweet ass shots of the Andrew train though.
Oh yes, dude. Andrew's train is
And the caboose is the
Mhm.
best caboose.
Wait until I put on my tight jeans.
Chew fucking chew.
Everybody's talking about my tight pants. I got my tight
Some
pants.
icy ass bitch. Dude, I wonder who did that.
Take a fucking shower, you animal.
Did it on purpose.
No, I didn't fart now.
That's nasty, dude. Is that just following you?
No, that was from before.
Dude, that is rendered shit. I'd rather live in the fucking northern Michigan wild than be in this car for a damn second. Dude, that was some pro backing up. Backing up.
Backing up. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Don't worry, Captain. We can buff out those cracks.
Fuck you, no cable having bitch.
Yeah, I deserve that. I don't understand. Y'all got a beautiful house, beautiful family, but no fucking cable?
Watch y'all fuck off.
Nobody likes basic TV.
Watching that PBS.
Yeah, we fuck with PBS hard, yo.
Pubic bone system.
That's what I'm gonna be employing tonight.
Activating PBS. System engaged.
PBS.exe.
Running program.
Initiating bone sequence.
Sequence complete. System shutting down. I was just learning to love.
Fuck, dude, I'll give it to you. This place is so fucking pretty, and welcome to historic downtown Houghton. Awesome, thanks so much.
Leo, no.
What's up?
Not before a show.
I don't have to sing.
Yo, what's up?
Hot queen.
Queen.
Cream on my hot chalky.
And then, almost like no time had passed at all, it was 7 p.m. Highlight Reel was an absolute joy to watch. Steven, Dom, Mark, and Carl are all fantastic musicians and funny, friendly people in general. Thanks for playing with us, boys. Maybe we can all go on tour one day. After a great opening by Highlight Reel, it was time for Ozone Baby to wind up and bring the funk.
Like I said, thanks for sticking around, you guys. We are Ozone Baby.
Wait, what happened? Why did the recording stop? Okay, well, let's open up the file location and check. 8 seconds? I was so busy trying to gather all the footage from the rest of the weekend that I completely forgot to plug in the GoPro batteries before our show. I did exaggerate a little, and I did get the first 2.5 songs that we played, but our set was about 90 minutes long in all, so it was still a big disappointment.
You can come, 'cause I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. I was in the backseat. That's when I know. I was in the backseat. And I still do.
I guess you'll just have to take my word for it that it ended up being a stellar time and garnered us a bunch of new fans. Afterward, we were all buzzing on the adrenaline and high-octane energy that comes with performing. As tired as we might have been physically, we hit up the nightlife of Houghton, Michigan at this sweet-ass nightclub for the after party. Andrew found a separate way home that night. Alex, Cameron, and I headed back early to get some sweet-ass shut-eye from a long and exciting day. And, not much happened the next day. The weekend was coming to an end and we had to get back to Green Bay.
We did get the VIP treatment. Wow.
My name is Cameron.
Nice to meet you, Kim.
My name is Hungry.
Well, we can fix that.
This is Alex Farron's official Konami Yu-Gi-Oh! Players card. Signed by the legendary Big Daddy of meme rap, Lil B, who he saw in Madison and shook his hand. All those fucking SoundCloud assholes that you think are cool nowadays all owe everything to Lil B.
Dude, at me, Lil B. This is for you, baby. That's your signature right there. Always keep it with me. I love you.
What is that?
Ooh,
Tabasco.
Sriracha?
It's everything
It doesn't take much.
No. You did more than enough.
This bread is spectacular.
Oh, I know. Have you seen that meme on Facebook? It's like somebody's like, "Hey, kids of Facebook, what soundtrack do you run to?" And then somebody comments, "It's like I run to my own homemade soundtrack. It's a it's a combo of sirens, people screaming, and whispers pan that say, 'I'm gonna get you, little boy.'"
Oh my god.
I run constantly and way faster than I ever have. I've lost 15 pounds so far in 2 weeks. 13 of those pounds in pure tears. And then the same guy who posted the status comments under that, "Hey, normal kids of Facebook. What do you run to?"
You're a
I
very
think we should
kind-
kill more people.
Yeah.
This needs to be in the debate. We have an overpopulation crisis, and I should be termed judge, jury, executioner, and fix it. If you play World of Warcraft, I'm sorry, you're gone. Go with the Bill Burr bit. You know what? You need a politician who's got to be honest. Listen, it's not that we're driving cars. It's that we're driving too many cars. Good 70% of you gotta go. We need a politician with the balls to say it. It's like, now listen, this won't be random. There is a questionnaire under your seat. If you forgot a pen to fill it out, you're already out. Sorry. That's funny, but then you can watch the Let's Get Serious Here. You can watch the YouTube video of what Saddam Hussein was consolidating power, and they're in their version of the Senate, and people are standing up pledging allegiance to him because people who are getting taken out and killed outside the doors. You can hear gunshots. It's the senators are like, "Fuck, I pledge allegiance to Saddam Hussein." He's sitting there I'm like, dude, it's amazing that happened so recently. You can on YouTube watch the moment when a genocidal dictator took power.
It's pretty wild that we have that good of documentation about something like that.
Right? Yeah, it's
Never
Good
before.
documentation.
There's a lot of gaps, I'm
You
pretty
should
sure.
be eating right now.
Your food should be cold and you should be eating
I
it.
was gonna say, none of this can go on, so you should have been.
Yeah, excuse me, can you bring Liam's food out 15 minutes? Alright, let's go.
Oh, they pay count. Goddamn.
I wish we could have done it all again that night though, and the next, and the next. There's nowhere in this world I would rather be than with the people I love, playing music every night and driving to new cities and seeing the world and making a difference to people that find solace in our soundscape. Cameron, Andrew, and Alex are all the same. This may have been our first show on the road, and maybe not everything went according to plan, but I am so lucky to be sharing my life with these three fine boys. My boys. I love you guys. We'll see you for the next one. Stay funky.
But in time she'll make me smile. All the wondrous animals roaming around the earth, bring us songs of calm. They do no wrong.
I can't see Chris being super proud of me if I would write that. I don't know. She was hesitant to give the record to one of my aunts
No.
Because she's like talking about sex so much.
As compared to any other music they listen to in like the 80s and 70s.
Legs are second to me for tits. It goes titties, then legs. Ass is like way down here.
Are you kidding?
Titties, legs.
I think I'm the exact opposite.
Ass is so high.
You don't care about titties?
Thighs,
I
and
fucking
then titties. No, I like titties, but like...
Who in this van does not like being pissed on?
You know?
You think?
Wow. That's kind of weird.
I don't want. No. You guys are fucking.
Defend yourself.
He's like, wait a minute. I thought we were joking, but that was delivered a little too serious. I need to make it very clear that that's not normal.
Okay. I don't.
This is another reason why I feel like a geriatric, is because I used to be able to sleep.
Oh, okay. So we're not talking about this anymore. Great. Keep going.
I used to be able to sleep through the night. I get up probably at least twice a night to pee now. It's weird.
That's hell.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
That is fucking.
And it was literally overnight it switched somehow.
That's hell. If I have to wake up during the night, it's because I'm drunk and I have to pee, or I have to drink something, or I'll die.
I live in a basement now, and I have to go up 2 flights of stairs.
Oh my god.
No.
And it's funny that I haven't thought of this before. I do keep bottles next to my bed now.
I would.
Hilarious.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
I'm not walking up 2 fucking flights of stairs.
Because then my heart rate's gonna go up. I'm gonna be awake, and I'm not gonna go back to sleep.
100%. You just lean over the bed a little bit, aim.
You're taking it to an extreme.
Can we write a song about that?
Among Us.
Dude, and we could go through different scenarios where you'd reply with Monk Ass.
Yeah, like in the verse, like tell a scenario and then be like, Monk Ass. I said Monk Ass.
An acoustic number with some bongos and
yes.
stuff.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yes, dude. Like 90s, like storytelling acoustic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, where it's upbeat and everything. Oh, my God.
You could sell it to like a 5th grader because they don't know any of that
Right?
shit.
Oh, my
They sing
God.
along to it.
Right, yeah. As long as it's catchy.
Make the bridge. Now read with me. Now read with me.